Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, in Kenya, a typical woman, like how we call it in our dialect, kienyeji. Kienyeji means a typical woman, like the way you're doing.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a Kenyadi.
Yes,
Kenyans.
yes.
Okay.
A
Okay.
beautiful one.
Yeah.
Now, Tande, what did you see in him?
I've been cycling with my girlfriend Tando all the way from South Africa to Nairobi, and we are so glad to be in Nairobi.
Of course, on the other side, I have David Chubbs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the online sensation couple that has traveled all the way from South Africa to Kenya, that is Tando and Vuzi, if I'm right, are in Kenya right now. They've finished their race, and we are here to talk to them, know how the journey was and why they started it. So, hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
I'm good.
Can you please greet the Kenyans and then tell them who you are and you introduce your man?
Habari Kenyans. My name is Tanolenkos Chuma from Zimbabwe. I've been living in South Africa and I've been cycling from South Africa to Kenya. Yeah.
And who's there?
Habari Kenya, mimi naitwa Vusumuzi, natoka Zimbabwe, but I've been cycling with my girlfriend Tando all the way from South Africa to Nairobi, and we are so glad to be in Nairobi.
Wow, Tande and Vu?
Vusumuzi, but you can call me
Vusumuzi.
Vusi.
Vuzi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, welcome to Kenya.
Thank you.
In Swahili, we say Karibu Kenya.
Asante.
Hakuna matata.
Asante.
Yeah. Have you been to Kenya before?
No, this is actually our first time.
Yeah.
How do you find it?
Okay, Kenya is so interesting. I think above everything, there's quite a lot of similarities between Kenya
In
and our
Zimbabwe.
country. So yeah, it feels like home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys have been cycling from South Africa,
Yeah.
if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
What maybe inspired you to start cycling or to engage in this activity?
Okay. During lockdown, we're locked and everyone was on social media. So I've been watching your girl, Miss Trudy and Dimwango from here. They've been traveling Africa, country to country, flying. And then from there, I'm like, you know what? If they can do it, I can also do it. I want to travel Africa. I'm inspired by them, and that's my dream to travel Africa. So yeah, I've been wanting to travel Africa.
Okay, David Champs, you've really run from these guys. Now the main question is from Zimbabwe and she's from South Africa. Where did this love start?
We are both from
actually, we are
Zimbabwe.
both from Zimbabwe.
We are Zimbabweans. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like why did you start from South Africa and not Zimbabwe?
Okay, we were actually living and working in South Africa. So yeah, so this dream actually came the time we were in South Africa. And besides, South Africa is on the far end of Africa, so we thought it would be a good opportunity. Yeah.
Okay, is it like your first time cycling to? I mean, from South Africa, or let me say, is it the first time cycling?
No, it's actually our first time ever doing this distance. We actually know how to cycle, but we've never embarked on such a big journey.
Someone will ask you maybe, did you maybe on the way used a vehicle, or something, or it was just cycling all the way?
Actually, we never used the vehicle. One time we used the vehicle, it was in Kigoma when we had denied entry into Burundi. So we had to go to a town in Tanzania called Nyakanazi, where we would ride all the way to Rwanda. Yeah.
You know, she's a lady and a man. You know, cycling for a lady, I can just imagine how crazy things can be along the way all the way from, I mean, South Africa to
To Kenya.
Kenya.
Yeah.
How was it, Thande?
It was challenging, very difficult. Like as a woman, we go on our cycle, especially on those times. It was really hard for me, and for me being a lady, I got attacked. Because people are like lady, so they attacked me when I was cycling. So yeah, but it was okay. It was cool, but just like things, just small things that were challenging.
How long did this take you
7 months.
to reach Kenya?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
This marks the 7 months. 7 months, 11 countries. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
11 countries.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Now, uh, as normal with the old couples,
Yeah.
along the way, did you guys fight like couples who fight?
We even broke up like
Why?
twice. You know, on the way we fought a lot. We really fought a lot, but at the end of the day, we fixed our differences because we had no one else. We are in a foreign country. We don't know anyone. It's just the two of us. You know, so we became more friends. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Okay.
What can
How do you handle like
Um,
such situations?
I actually, I don't think I've got a particular way of doing it, but some other things you actually realize that okay, we've got ourselves, and if we actually fail on this, there's no one else to point fingers at. So sometimes you are obligated to humble yourself. Sometimes, if even if you are not wrong, sometimes, but for the sake of peace, then yeah. So we used to come together after some of the serious fights and arguments. After all, we sort ourselves out.
Then,
Is Kenya the final destination, cycling destination, or are you aspiring to go beyond?
Okay, we actually this is actually our season one. So Kenya is actually the end of the season one. So we've got more seasons that are actually coming. So yeah,
Oh, you're doing in seasons.
Yeah.
of course,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
now, the question that maybe someone out there is asking is, did you guys get support from anyone like along the way, like brands came to work with you, or you just did it from your own pocket?
So what we can say is that we have got a big Facebook community. So where we post everything about our journey, we post like we are here now, we post every time. So those people from Facebook, they were the ones like, you guys, can we send you money for water? Can we support you? How can we support you? What can we do for you guys? Those are the people that came, like no brand, no sponsor, nothing, just Facebook community. Yeah, we have got a huge Facebook
Now,
community.
at the finish line, we saw you driving with an entourage of cyclists. Now, who are these people behind you guys? Because we've seen them.
Okay, these are actually local cyclists from Nairobi. As she mentioned earlier on, we've got a big Facebook community. Some of them are from there, and they also invited their friends, and also Trumpet Lounge organized some of the local cyclists who just came to support us.
Okay, so between you and Trumpet Lodge, who approached the other for this venue?
It was the Trumpet Lounge. They saw me posting about in Dodoma when we're like we don't have a place to stay. No one is hosting us in Dodoma. And then he came and like Tando, I can host you in Kenya, you know. And then we started talking, and it's like I can even organize a welcome party for you guys. I'm like, oh my god, you know, it was so exciting. And yeah, we're so excited. That's how we communicated with the Trumpets, and we are so grateful.
Now, your message, huh?
How long did this take you to prepare?
Preparing for the journey, I think the idea of cycling came last year in October. So it was from October until April. We've been preparing, but I would say the best preparation was actually when we were on the road. Because all what we had prepared and what we thought was right, it was literally wrong. So we got the best preparation, the best do's and don'ts while we were on the road. Yeah.
Maybe as we finish, what are these some of the challenges you faced along the way as you are cycling?
Okay. First of all, we got sick. We got sick in Mozambique because of the water. In Malawi, we got malaria, and I mean some bicycle breakdowns. But one of the biggest one, just a few days before we started our journey, our bicycles got stolen. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the biggest challenge. Yeah.
Did you buy new ones?
Yeah, we managed to recover one bike, and then the other was bought by the Facebook
Community.
community. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a burning question. What did you see in her?
I first First of all, she's a very beautiful woman,
Mhm.
and a typical African woman, and brave, and she's also mentally strong. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
In Kenya, a typical woman like how we call it in our dialect, kienyeji. Kienyeji means a typical woman like the way you're putting
Okay,
it.
okay.
I'm a Kenyadi.
Yes,
Kenyans.
yes.
Okay.
A beautiful one.
Yeah.
Now, Tande, what did you see in him? Like,
A lot. Fusi is a calm person. He doesn't take things like, oh no, ha, he just take things easily. And I remember the first day when I met him, like face to face, I hugged him twice. You know, the reason why I hugged him twice, I don't know, but I just hugged him twice, and then from there, I fell in love with him. He's so calm, he's so outgoing. He understands. He knows how to listen. Yeah.
are you planning to marry?
Yeah, of course.
Wait, Chams,
Okay.
she saw him first. Or who saw who first?
No, we saw each other. Okay, I think it's actually a bit long story, which is probably a story for
Yeah.
another day.
Yeah.
Now, we on those cameras. Can you kindly give a message to your fans, those who supported you, as we wind up? Well, let's start with
With me.
Ladies first.
Yeah, of course.
What I can say firstly is that whatever that you plan, because whatever that you think of, you can actually do it. Do anything that you think of, you can actually do it. There is no need to listen to anyone. Just go for it, right? And a big shout out to the Joyful. A big shout out to, firstly, let me say, Trumpet Lounge. So good. And Tina, of course, who managed to print this t-shirt for us and buy us our flags. And our Facebook community. Thank you so much, guys, Makazini. We really appreciate you. The support from day one, from 10 April until today on the 9th of November, which is my birthday. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate you so much, Mama Kaizini. I love you.
For me, I would say I would really love to say thank you to Africa at large. Africa, we are all one, and we are all the same. And we have seen the kindness of Africans across the continent, and we believe anyone who embarks on such a journey is going to witness the kindness of the African people. There is still a reason to believe in humanity. There are still kind people out there, which is why we are here today. These are actually strangers, but in reality, we are here with our family.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for your love, Kenya, and thank you so much for your love, Africa.
Okay, before you go, now I see the manager at the trumpet is here. Maybe I want to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
Zetu hapo karibu.
Okay.
Chams,
Yep, just-
mbele yake.
Okay.
There. No,
Hi, good evening, everybody. Actually, we are very thrilled and we are very happy with the journey that we have gone through. Actually, we have been with them online, wherever they have been going, and we have seen them go through countries, different difficulties, the tires getting busted, and all through, like, well, they are being rained on. There was an instance where they were attacked somewhere. Actually, I saw that, and then I called them, and then I texted them because it was in Rwanda, I think. Somebody hit them, and then that thing went viral. And for me, when I saw it, and I was touched, I felt like when they are arriving in Kenya, it shouldn't be the same experience that he had before. So I felt like we should do something to welcome them and then to make them feel appreciated, as of us, we all Africans. Whenever somebody goes any African nation, we should feel at home. Not like because you are a Kenyan. Whenever you go like to Rwanda or wherever, you feel like a stranger. You have to be feeling at home. So that's why there was a phrase that they used, Ubuntu. Yeah,
Ubuntu.
so
Yeah.
Ubuntu, I think it's kind of like brotherhood.
Yes.
As Africans,
Yes.
we should be always like, whenever we are in any other places, we feel at home and we feel like we are as one family. So we are very grateful to have them, and their journey has been very encouraging. You can imagine how many kilometers they passed through, and different countries, different immigrations, and all this. So they have done a very courageous thing to arrive here, and congratulations. Thank you so much.
we are done with
We're done. So,
Thank you very much.
so thank
Ni hivyo tu. Asante.